Hey guys, this is Redo, and today I'll be showing you a foam comparison between Italy's PF22 and China's MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. So this one's from MTM, and this one is obviously from MJJC. And right now they're both filled at around, I believe this was at, let's see, this one I filled this up to 70 or 750 milliliters. And same thing with this one. And so our ratio would be 15:1. So that would be 50 ml in my measuring cup. So let's go ahead and do it. And then I'll switch to the actual video of me foaming the Civic, because the Civic is dirty right now. All right, so let's go ahead. Fill this up. Let's see. So one of my comments, I guess, is if you're really into measuring stuff, like if you really want a precise measurement, right? MJJC only has like 500 and 1 liter, right? Those are the only numbers. So anything that you do is a little bit of a guesstimate, right? Sure, there's notches over here, but they're, let's see, what's the interval here? 100 ml, right, per line. So let's see. This one, this is a concentrate. What does this smell like? It doesn't smell like anything. All right. Let's see. How do I, excuse me, measure this? Oh boy. I think I'm gonna make a mess here, because I usually don't measure how much. All right, let's see. Oh, this is over like 60. Oh, this is 60. Whatever, let's just do it 60. All right, let's see if it foams really well. I knew it. Okay, this is 80. Are you kidding me? Okay, I think I already messed up. I should have used like, I should have poured it into a smaller container. So let's see, this is 60. So let's just make it 70, because this is at around 80, right? So let's just put a little more here. There you go, so 70. And then 70 also goes to the PF22. All right. Let me just wipe my mess here, and we're ready to foam. All right, so I have the PF22 over here in MJJC. I'm just gonna go and quickly rinse the car. All right, let's see. Have it on camera. All right, let's go. Probably had to start recording here too, right? All right. Oops. Alright, that's it for the quick rinse. I don't need to rinse the back, because I'm going to do it after the comparison anyway. So, first up, let's see, PF22. And, you know, a couple of minutes earlier I said the ratio was going to be 15:1, but it's actually 7:1, right? Or at least close to that. So let's go ahead. very diluted. Not a lot of foam if it's 7:1. This is why I don't measure stuff. I just pour it until it's thick. But since we're comparing to foam cannons, it's probably a good idea, right? All right. Oh man, PF22 with a 7:1 ratio is terrible. Let's see what the MJCC, oh, supposed to rinse it back out again, how it performs with a very diluted combination, I guess. All right, so in the box, right, it says that the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro performs really well if there's not a lot of soap, or at least performs better compared to like maybe the PF22. So moment of truth right here. Let's see, is this vertical? Okay. This is also max. I think this is max. Let's see. Ooh. I can see it's diluted as well. So let's see. Alright. I'm not sure if this is like the maximum turn, because I couldn't remember the settings. Okay, there we go. Well, we'll see. I couldn't tell if this is the max or not because it doesn't click. Oh yeah, that's just water, so this is the max now. If I turn it all the way to the right, clockwise. Very diluted. Take a good look, because I feel that this is a lot more diluted, or there's a lot less foam compared to the PF22. Oh yeah. I think it's a lot less foam compared to the PF22. It's all recorded in the M50 anyway, so we can take a look later. let's see, we'll do one more try, right? Until the soap runs out. Oh, it's almost gone now. Still a lot. Alright. This is how it looks after just a couple of seconds. We'll see. Alright, second round, PF22. Same solution, right? It's just a second go at it. Both at max and vertical settings. That's just more foam, no matter how I look at it. Right? I guess to the benefit of the MJJC, it covers a lot more area, because this one covers like, it doesn't cover the whole side, I guess. Doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't matter though. As far as foam is concerned, this has just way more foam, even at 7:1, which is pretty freaking awesome, you know, considering that, let's see, if you're looking into buying, you know, the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro, chances are you're looking to save money, right? And so you want it to perform close enough to, let's say, the current champion, or I think there's a new champion now, it's the PF22.2, which is kind of similar to the Foam Cannon Pro. But I mean, well, look at this, right? This is the PF22. I'm going to clear it up again for the Foam Cannon Pro. We'll see. Last one, last chance. But right now, PF22 is still king. And I'm out. Doesn't matter how long I stayed in an area. See? I mean, it doesn't suck, but it still foams okay, I guess. All right. Yep, that's it, folks. I guess real testing, if you could call it that. I don't know if you could call it real testing. I just tried to make it as fair as possible. I'm not a professional reviewer, but I'm using it the way I'm using it, right? See, I can still cover the whole car with this one. Still a little bit left, but I mean, man. All right, both are gone now. All right. Okay, so we're back. So we just did a 7:1 solution, right? And well, PF22 was better than the MJJC Canon. So again, I filled them up to around 750, right? And this time, I don't know. We'll just use 150. 750 to 150, right? So let's see. Because, like, obviously the PF22 foamed really well, even though it was, at least I don't use that amount when I clean my cars. I use way more, but you know, one of the advantages, or supposedly advantages, of the MJJC Pro or Foam Cannon Pro is that it can have more foam. Oh boy, God, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna make a mess here. All right, let's just prepare this. All right, so I poured everything in the Foam Cannon Pro, right? So this is gonna be a little bit of a disadvantage to the PF22 because I obviously spilled some. But both have around, you know, 150 ml for the Pearl Auto Shampoo, right? I would rather use a lot. So anyway, I just want to make sure, like, when does the Foam Cannon Pro foam well, right? Because right now it doesn't, right? I mean, the PF22 outperforms the Foam Cannon Pro, where or like when I'm using a very diluted solution, right? And it is supposed to, as the box says, outperform the PF22. Or maybe it's not supposed to outperform the PF22. Maybe it's just supposed to outperform the non-pro version of the foam cannon. All right, let's see. Place it there, grab my camera, and I'll just edit this. This is just me setting things up again. I already washed the car down. I was going to like wipe it, but I'm like, no, the car's already like, you know, set up. So we'll just have to, let's see, set it up again. All right. Everything in focus? I think so. All right. Start recording. And grab this one. And, oh, where's my phone? I gotta know if you can, the GoPro is set to how I see the car. All right, looks good. All right. Foam Cannon Pro again, 750 to 150. All right. There you go. I see foam now. All right, that's the Foam Cannon Pro. This is PF22. Oop. Well, looks like the Foam Cannon Pro produced more foam. Also spread it a lot more. See, like this area is already like gone, but Foam Cannon Pro produced more foam. That's a good sign, but like that's a, let's see, that's a lot of soap. That's a lot of soap to use just to produce a decent amount of foam. It's not shaving cream, right? That's probably it has something to do with the water that I get in my city. But yeah, look at this one. Oh yeah, there's foam now. Compared to the PF22. Alright, so, well, good thing I tested again, right? Because right now it is outperforming the PF22 on a 75:15 solution. Let's see. Oh man, I'm bad at math now. Gotta compute that. Let's see, calculator. All right. So this is 5 compared to 7 earlier. So that's it. I mean, if you're like trying to save up soap, right, then the PF22 is going to generate a lot more foam. But if you don't care, if you want like a 75-15 solution, go ahead. The Foam Cannon Pro is going to outperform the PF22. And as far as I'm concerned, I think the winner is the Foam Cannon Pro, if you don't care about the amount of soap that you use, right? I mean, soap can get expensive. So let's see. I don't feel like there's winners on, or I don't feel like there's a clear winner. I mean, as far as the price is concerned, right? The Foam Cannon Pro is the winner. But man, I think I would recommend the Foam Cannon Pro. Because like, okay, from my point of view, right, I don't usually dilute my soap and water that way, at least on my first try. It's usually this way, right? That's why whenever you watch my videos, there's always a ton of foam. But yeah, I think I'm done here. Foam Cannon Pro. Can't wait to test other stuff too, because like now I'm kind of addicted to the comparison stuff. Alright folks, that's it for me. Alright, it's time for me to conclude which one I'm going to be using moving forward, right? Is it going to be my PF22 from MTM or MJJC's Foam Cannon Pro? And so I think moving forward, I'm actually going to be using the Foam Cannon Pro to clean my cars, right? And that's because to me, you know, as you can see from my videos, this provided a lot more coverage, right? So that means in one spray, right? You know, if I like do one side, right, that this actually covers a lot more area than the PF22. And I noticed that from when I was using the PF22, I have to run over it twice in order to get the same coverage as the Foam Cannon Pro, right? And so even though when we were using a 7:1 solution and the PF22 outperformed the Foam Cannon Pro, right, I think I'll still be using the Foam Cannon Pro, especially that it performed better when I was using a 5:1 solution, right? And so to me, like, it's going to be the Foam Cannon Pro because that's typically the ratio that I use when I clean my cars. And even if, let's say, I use a 7:1 ratio, right, this still foams well. Now, obviously, it's not going to be better than the PF22, but you can still cover your car with foam, right? I would say usable foam with the Foam Cannon Pro. So I think that's it. You know, props to MJJC for actually making me switch. You know, coming in, or at least before I did the actual comparison video, I was expecting the PF22 to win in all categories, like foam production, coverage as well, and ease of use. But I mean, I used this for the first time, right? And so whatever you see in my videos, that's just me trying to figure things out. And so you know, this one again provides more coverage, has more foam. I think the closer you get into a 1:100 ratio, the better this is going to be foaming, right? And so, like I said, you know, yeah, this is going to be my foam cannon from now on. So again, thank you MJJC for letting me review this product. You've actually converted me, right? And everyone knows that if I don't like a product, I just don't use it, right? And I tell it how it is. And so now you can look forward into a long-term review of this Foam Cannon Pro in the future, because I'll be using it. So that's it. Thanks everyone.